Everybody knows me at this point, and I used to actually do, for my school, stand-up comedy. They would have like fundraisers and stuff, and I'd do stand-up for them. So if my jokes don't land, we're blaming the landing gear, okay? Cool. All right. So how many people here have that family member who just makes you laugh, just does something absolutely insane, and says, and you look at them like, I'm not affiliated with that guy. Well, that happens to me and my dad. And when I was about, I want to say 10 or 11 years old, he did the one thing you don't do. He made a public embarrassment. Now, this guy has, my sister Meredith and I and him were at a Golden Corral. And everyone knows Golden Corral has that chocolate fountain. Everyone knows what that is. And, you know, you put the stuff in it, and it's like, wow, it's chocolate. So my sister is sitting across from me, and my dad's sitting next to me, and she goes, hey, Dad, you should take a chicken wing, run up to the chocolate fountain, and yell yeehaw, and see what happens. So this 60-year-old guy gets up, and he starts walking over to the chicken. And I'm sitting there looking at my sister like, he's not actually going to do this, is he? And she goes, watch. Just watch. And I turn around, and this man has a plate and a single chicken wing. And I start seeing him walking over the dessert counter. I'm like, he's not actually, and before I could finish my sentence, I hear coming out from the chicken counter, ah! And I turn around, and here's this poor woman, absolutely mortified, looking at this guy, and there's a child standing next to him wondering, why is Santa doing this? Because if anyone's seen my dad, he's got a big gray beard, gray hair, the guy looks like Kris Kringle, okay? So anyway, he puts it into the chocolate fountain, and the guy behind the counter, I swear, was going to cough up a lung. The guy was losing it. And so he walks down, and he sits down at the table and goes, yo, they should add this to the menu. Where does a guy get this kind of energy? Like, seriously, like, I can't believe this man. And my friends are no better. I actually got a friend here with me, he's no better.
Strange coming from you.
Does anyone know the old show Knight Rider with the talking car?
Yeah.
Well, I used to have on my car the Knight Rider lights, okay? And of course the police didn't like that very much, but I had an idea. This idea was foolproof. So I went to the store and I bought one of those carbonated grape juices that is in that like fake wine bottle. And I was like, this is not a good idea, but I'm doing it anyway for the joke. So I got me and 3 of my buddies in the car, and we're driving down the road. We're going to actually film a movie. We were actually working on trying to make a Knight Rider sequel kind of deal. Fun thing, anyway. Well, we're driving, and all of a sudden, the red, white, and blue comes on behind us. I'm like, oh, crap. We're like a block away from the set. I got an idea. So I look at my friends, and of course, I didn't have the label on the bottle because my dad thought it was empty, and he decided to wash it. I don't know why, but he did it anyway. So now there's no label on the bottle, so it looks like I'm carrying around a bottle of wine. And I'm like, I got the worst idea in the world. I look at my buddy and I said, get in the back seat. He goes, what? I said, get in the back seat. He goes, this is not a good idea. I said, I know, trust me. So anyway, he climbs in the back seat and I hop over the side and I'm sitting there. Mind you, the lights on the front of the car are going side to side like they are in Knight Rider, right? I'm sitting there and I've got the bottle in my lap. This is not going to go well, but it was hysterical. So the officer comes walking over and he goes, sir, can you roll down your window, please? Ah, I got you. Where's the button? Oh, wait, over here. So I roll the window down, and the officer's like, who's driving the car? And I'm sitting there, and I have a track in my CDs that plays lines from Knight Rider, and he goes, and the car goes, deny everything. The officer could not have looked more concerned. He was like, who said that? I'm the Knight Industries 2000s microprocessor. The guy busted a gut laughing on the street, and my friends are a block away, and all I can hear is them losing it. And I'm sitting here like, we're a block away from the set, just let us go. He goes, can I get a picture with your car? I don't know. Kit, you mind? I do not care, Michael. You folks have a nice day. And it was like, he just left. He left us, and that was the best moment I've ever had with an officer. 2 days later, he pulled me over and said I had to get rid of him. That's my show. Thanks, guys, for letting me come out here.